Once the torchbearer of global technology, the United States watched in disbelief as China's tech industry rose from the ashes of sanctions to dominate the AI race. DeepSeek, China's latest AI breakthrough, has shattered expectations and sent shockwaves through the tech world. US sanctions were meant to cripple China's AI ambitions, yet they've done the exact opposite. Wall Street is reeling, big tech is panicking, and global AI dominance is being rewritten. So, how did we get here? How did DeepSeek emerge as a turning point in the AI war? And what does it mean for the future of technology and geopolitics? In late January 2025, Chinese AI startup DeepSeek unveiled its latest model, DeepSeek R1, marking a significant milestone in artificial intelligence development. This open-source model not only matches the performance of leading AI systems like OpenAI's ChatGPT, but also offers a more cost-effective solution. Notably, DeepSeek R1 is reported to be 20 to 50 times cheaper to use than OpenAI's models, depending on the task. The release of DeepSeek R1 has had immediate and profound effects on the global tech industry. Within days, it became the most downloaded and active model on AI platforms, signaling a shift in the competitive landscape. The U.S. Commerce Department has initiated an investigation into whether DeepSeek utilized restricted U.S.-made chips in developing this model, highlighting the geopolitical tensions intertwined with technological advancements. This development has also prompted significant reactions from major tech companies. Both Microsoft and Meta platforms have acknowledged DeepSeek's innovations and are strategizing to incorporate similar advancements into their systems. Microsoft has made the DeepSeek R1 model available through its Azure AI Foundry and GitHub, aiming to facilitate its use in Western markets. Meta's CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, has expressed optimism about upcoming AI models, indicating a competitive yet collaborative future in AI development. The emergence of DeepSeek R1 underscores the dynamic nature of the AI sector, where innovation can rapidly alter market dynamics and geopolitical considerations. The race for artificial intelligence supremacy didn't happen overnight. It began with two global powers recognizing AI's potential to reshape economies, militaries, and societies. In the early 2000s, the United States was the undisputed leader in AI. American tech giants like Google, Microsoft, and IBM poured billions into AI research, leading to breakthroughs in natural language processing and machine learning. By 2010, the U.S. produced the majority of AI research papers globally, reflecting its leading position in the field. But China was not far behind. Recognizing AI's transformative power, the Chinese government unveiled an ambitious plan in 2017 to become the world leader in AI by 2030. The plan outlined a roadmap for China to catch up to global AI leaders by 2020, achieve major breakthroughs by 2025, and lead the world in AI by 2030. This initiative spurred massive investments in AI startups, research institutions, and infrastructure. Companies like Baidu, Alibaba, and Tencent emerged as global players, pushing the boundaries of AI applications. By 2017, China surpassed the US in the number of AI research publications, signaling its rapid ascent in the field. Alarmed by China's swift progress, the US began to view AI development as a strategic competition, leading to policy measures aimed at maintaining its technological edge. This set the stage for a high-stakes battle, with each nation striving to outdo the other in AI innovation, investment, and talent acquisition. The AI race had begun, and the world was watching closely. The United States knew that if China mastered AI, it wouldn't just be a technological win, it would be a geopolitical shift. To prevent that, Washington pulled out its most powerful weapon, sanctions and export controls. Semiconductor chips are the heart of advanced machine learning. Without them, training state-of-the-art AI models becomes almost impossible. That's why in October 2022, the US banned exports of NVIDIA's most powerful AI chips to China, including the A100 and H100 GPUs, which are essential for training large language models. But China adapted. Companies like Huawei started developing their own AI chips, like the Ascend 910B, and by 2023, reports suggested they were closing the gap with US chipmakers. So Washington tightened the screws even further. In October 2023, the Biden administration introduced even stricter export controls, targeting not just chips, but chip-making equipment from companies like ASML and Lam Research. The goal? Cut off China's ability to manufacture its own high-end AI chips. However, even with these sanctions, China found workarounds. Some companies imported chips through third countries like Singapore, the UAE, and Malaysia. Others re-engineered existing chips to stay within US regulations. By 2024, Chinese firms were buying tens of thousands of banned NVIDIA chips through intermediaries. In 2024, China reportedly acquired over $5 billion worth of high-end NVIDIA chips through indirect channels, including the gray market. But the US didn't stop there. Lawmakers demanded a full investigation into whether Chinese AI firms, like DeepSeek, were using illegally acquired US technology. The message was clear. China must not overtake the US in AI. But despite these extreme measures, China refused to back down and innovated faster. You see, these restrictions forced China's leading companies to pivot and innovate in ways that had never been seen before. It was clear that the pressure had ignited a wave of self-reliance and domestic innovation. The question now was, how would China overcome this massive technological gap? China's response was swift and strategic. The first step, doubling down on domestic semiconductor production. In 2023, China invested more than $50 billion into its domestic semiconductor industry, with state-backed initiatives like SMIC and Huahong Semiconductor working overtime to ramp up production of chips that could handle AI workloads. By mid-2024, SMIC had made significant strides. Their newly developed 7nm chips were being used in AI applications, pushing China closer to self-sufficiency in the semiconductor space. However, the US was still preventing China from acquiring more advanced 5nm or 3nm chips, which remained the gold standard in AI processing. So how did China circumvent these obstacles? One strategy was to focus on developing AI-specific architectures, innovative designs that could bypass the reliance on Western technologies altogether. Chinese companies like Huawei and Baidu started developing AI chips based on a completely different architecture. Huawei's Ascend 910 chip, for example, became a key player in AI processing. With AI-optimized architecture, these chips could perform high-speed computations without relying on Western-designed processors like NVIDIA's. Huawei's Ascend 910 has achieved an AI processing speed of 256 teraflops, comparable to the NVIDIA A100 in many AI applications, and it did so without using US technology. But there's more to this story. China also accelerated its investments in AI research and AI talent development. In 2024, China launched a $20 billion national AI initiative to train millions of AI professionals, with the aim of producing 1 million AI engineers by 2025. The government funded universities and research labs across the country, helping them catch up with the West in terms of research output and innovation. China now produces more than 50% of the world's AI research papers, surpassing the US in terms of volume and quality. In 2024, Chinese research papers accounted for 54% of the global total, compared to just 41% from the US. To keep pace with the West's AI progress, China also embraced a strategy of AI collaboration. They opened their AI tools and platforms to the global community, creating an ecosystem where developers, companies, and governments from all over the world could collaborate on AI projects, often bypassing traditional trade barriers. This move not only helped China's AI ecosystem flourish, but also fueled rapid innovation as international experts contributed to its growth. Another major route that China adapted was the creation of AI cloud ecosystems. China's tech giants like Alibaba, Tencent, and Baidu poured billions into cloud computing and AI-as-a-service platforms, allowing industries like finance, healthcare, and automotive to build AI-powered solutions without relying on foreign chips or software. Finally, China started looking beyond its borders for support. Countries in Africa, Latin America, and parts of Asia signed agreements with China to adopt its AI technology, which didn't carry the same sanctions or restrictions. For example, Brazil partnered with Alibaba's cloud AI to modernize its public infrastructure, and Nigeria embraced Baidu's AI-powered solutions to boost agricultural productivity. By 2024, Brazil and Nigeria had signed strategic agreements worth over $10 billion with Chinese firms. Through a combination of domestic innovation, smart partnerships, and a refusal to back down, China didn't just weather the storm of sanctions. They came out of it stronger, more self-reliant, and more competitive than ever before. Now we come to the moment that shocked the world: DeepSeek. A name that, up until 2024, was only whispered about in AI research circles. But when it was finally unveiled, it completely turned the AI landscape on its head. While the world was focused on US tech giants like OpenAI, Google, and NVIDIA, it didn't just match US capabilities, it shattered expectations. DeepSeek's R1 model quickly emerged as one of the most advanced AI systems ever developed, surpassing GPT-4, Claude, and Google's Gemini in language comprehension, processing speed, and multimodal reasoning. Based in Hangzhou, Zhejiang, DeepSeek is owned and funded by the Chinese hedge fund High Flyer. The company was founded in 2023 by Liang Wenfeng, who also serves as its CEO. So what sets DeepSeek apart? Unlike Western AI models, which are heavily reliant on NVIDIA GPUs, DeepSeek was designed to run on China's domestically produced chips, effectively bypassing US sanctions. It is optimized for Huawei's Ascend 910B processors, which rival NVIDIA's A100 GPUs in performance. This breakthrough allows China to train cutting-edge AI models without depending on American technology, marking a major shift in the AI race. Another key advantage: DeepSeek excels in multimodal learning. Unlike GPT-4, which primarily processes text, DeepSeek integrates video, images, real-time sensor data, and speech into its comprehension framework. Performance tests confirm DeepSeek R1's superiority. It outperformed GPT-4 and Gemini in real-world problem-solving, scoring 40% higher in complex reasoning tasks and executing 50% faster. But the real game-changer? DeepSeek isn't just more intelligent. It's also significantly more energy efficient and cost-effective. While top AI companies train their models using vast supercomputers with up to 16,000 GPUs, DeepSeek achieved similar results with only about 2,000 NVIDIA H800 GPUs. Its training took just 55 days at a cost of $558 million, roughly 1/10 of what Meta spent on its latest AI model. The scale of DeepSeek's achievement is staggering. OpenAI, founded a decade ago, employs 4,500 people and has raised $6.6 billion in capital. DeepSeek, on the other hand, is less than 2 years old, has only 200 employees, yet is already challenging the dominance of American AI models. With its unprecedented efficiency and competitive edge, DeepSeek's rise has been described as a Sputnik moment for US AI, a wake-up call signaling China's accelerating progress in artificial intelligence. Following DeepSeek's launch, US tech stocks suffered a historic sell-off, wiping out nearly $1 trillion in market value in a single day. Investors were forced to rethink the sky-high valuations of American tech giants after realizing that cutting-edge AI could be developed far more affordably than previously thought. The shock was immediate. NVIDIA bore the brunt of the panic. As fears grew that AI breakthroughs could be achieved using older, cheaper chips, undermining NVIDIA's dominance, its stock plummeted, erasing nearly $600 billion in market value. This shattered the previous record for the largest single-day loss by a company, more than doubling Meta's $240 billion drop nearly 3 years prior. Other major tech firms were also hit hard. Microsoft fell 2.5%. Google's parent company Alphabet slid over 4%. And Dutch chip equipment maker ASML plunged more than 7%. But the fallout didn't stop at tech. Wall Street saw a massive shift in investment patterns, with non-tech sectors, particularly energy, taking a severe hit. Energy companies had surged in recent years due to the enormous power demands of AI data centers. However, the DeepSeek shock reversed that trend overnight. Constellation Energy, CEG, which had planned to revive the 3 Mile Island nuclear plant to power AI operations, tumbled 21%. Competitors like Vistra fell 28%, while GE Vernova dropped 21%. Even commodity markets felt the impact. Futures for natural gas, essential for electricity generation, fell 5.9%, while oil prices declined by more than 2%. The market's reaction underscored a seismic shift. The AI race was no longer just about raw computing power, but about efficiency, cost-effectiveness, and strategic innovation. Furthermore, in January 2025, the United States unveiled the Stargate project, a colossal initiative aiming to invest $500 billion over 4 years to strengthen its AI infrastructure. Spearheaded by tech giants like OpenAI, SoftBank, Oracle, and MGX, Stargate seeks to establish the world's largest private computing network. The project is designed to set up facilities that consume energy equivalent to small cities, an ambitious move in the race for AI dominance. But the timing of Stargate's unveiling couldn't have been worse. Just as the US was preparing to embark on this massive undertaking, DeepSeek emerged as a formidable competitor. The launch of DeepSeek R1 not only demonstrated that a smaller, more agile project could achieve groundbreaking results, but it also cast doubt on the financial feasibility of Stargate's massive scale. Critics now question whether an investment of such magnitude is even necessary, especially when DeepSeek has shown that efficiency and cost-effectiveness might be the real keys to AI success. Stargate is facing immediate financial hurdles. It requires an urgent $100 billion in funding to jumpstart its operations. However, securing these funds has proven challenging, especially as skepticism around the project's approach grows. While Stargate banks on sheer computing power, DeepSeek's success has sparked debates about the true value of such an approach. In light of DeepSeek's rapid rise, the US response has been swift and multifaceted. Key lawmakers, such as John Moolenar and Raja Krishnamurthy, have urged President Donald Trump to impose stricter export restrictions on NVIDIA's AI chips, especially those used by DeepSeek. These lawmakers raise concerns about the national security risks posed by DeepSeek's reliance on US-made technology, including NVIDIA's powerful H20 chips. This situation prompted a direct meeting between NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang and President Trump, where they discussed the future of US AI policy, with a particular focus on export regulations and the potential security implications of DeepSeek's technological advancements. The US military has already taken decisive action, prohibiting the use of DeepSeek's AI applications among its personnel. The military's decision underscores the growing concern about the potential ethical and security risks that DeepSeek's AI could pose, particularly in sensitive defense sectors. But as DeepSeek's influence spreads, there's a larger debate brewing over the efficacy of US sanctions and tariffs, especially those aimed at limiting the export of high-end computer chips to China. Some analysts argue that these restrictions may inadvertently be backfiring by restricting access to crucial markets while pushing China to develop self-reliant technological capabilities. Far from stifling China's progress, these sanctions could be fueling the very innovation they seek to suppress. As DeepSeek continues to challenge US dominance in the AI space, a growing chorus of voices is calling for a reassessment of US sanctions and tariffs. A more nuanced approach could help the US protect its national security interests, without stifling innovation or triggering retaliatory actions that could further destabilize global supply chains.